Are you going through a spiritual awakening and experiencing strange physical symptoms? Are your ears ringing, your hands tingling, and your body aching? These are just 3 physical signs of awakening, but there are many more. In this video, I reveal the 10 most common physical symptoms of spiritual awakening and how to manage them so you can navigate your awakening more comfortably.
First up, let's talk about physical sign number 1, disrupted sleep patterns. A very common physical symptom of spiritual awakening is when your sleep gets all out of whack. You might find yourself waking up during the night, especially between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. Why does this happen? Well, in the early hours of the morning, the veil between the lower and higher dimensions is at its thinnest. This makes it easier to connect to your guides and receive messages. Also, our guides sometimes wake us up at this time so we can remember our dreams. So, how do you manage it? Embrace the opportunity to connect. If you wake up in the early hours, first record the dream you are having in a dream diary. Then meditate to see if any messages come through. Also, if you have the chance to nap during the day, take it. As well as helping you catch up on sleep, scheduling your snooze for around 3 p.m. can sometimes bring additional messages from your team. Now, let's move on to physical sign number 2, which is extreme fatigue or energetic highs and lows. People in early awakening, particularly before their spiritual epiphany, often go through an extended period of extreme fatigue. Later on, as you progress, you might find your energy levels bouncing between very low and extremely high. We experience extreme fatigue early on in awakening because our teams need us to sleep. They're healing and upgrading us while we're offline, typically without us being aware. Also, we're being prepared for conscious awakening, which means ideally not working a full-time job. Fatigue takes us out of the rat race. It's not uncommon for awakeners to experience a sudden, mysterious onset of a debilitating illness that miraculously disappears later in awakening. Later in the journey, energetic highs and lows come as our chakras open up and clear blockages causing energy rushes. But we still need rest and healing, so our team makes sure we have downtime too. The best way to manage this physical symptom of awakening is to go with the flow. Listen to your body and rest when you need to, no matter the time of day. Don't feel guilty about needing to opt out of day-to-day life for a while. Trust the process. Extreme fatigue can last a long time, but it does reset, and eventually you'll find you have more energy than ever. You can also help the healing process along with spiritual protocols, like chakra healing through sound and light, gentle walks in nature, and practices like acupuncture and Reiki. Next, let's talk about physical sign number 3, which is ringing or buzzing in the ears. Hearing high-pitched frequencies often starts in early awakening and intensifies after our epiphany. By the end of awakening, it almost completely disappears. Ringing in the ears happens because your vibrational rate is increasing dramatically, causing a kind of energetic dissonance. You're out of sync, energetically speaking, with the 3D environment. Also, you may be picking up vibrations from discarnate entities in the vicinity, such as your guides, supporters, or deceased family members. In addition, our guides often use a quick tone in the ear to signal "that's right" or "pay attention to this." To manage this physical sign of spiritual awakening, first get a medical check. Just because it's a common awakening symptom doesn't mean there's not a medical condition behind it. Always get persistent ear ringing checked by a doctor. If there's no medical cause and the noise is too loud or distracting, you can ask your guides to turn it down. You can also visualize yourself turning a volume dial down to 0. Moving on to physical sign number 4. Body aches and pains. Spiritual awakening can manifest as unexplained aches and pains, particularly in areas associated with energy centers like the neck, back, and shoulders. This reflects the healing process you're going through unconsciously. Your body is releasing stored tension, toxins, and energy blockages. Meanwhile, you're experiencing enhanced energetic flow through the chakras, causing these aches and pains until your physical system adjusts. Think of it as growing pains. You're growing spiritually. Regular stretching, Pilates, or yoga can help ease the discomfort and release energetic blocks. Hot baths with Epsom salts can also be soothing. Now, let's look at physical sign number 5, which is changes in food preferences or the development of dietary intolerances. During early to mid-awakening, it's common to have sudden cravings for or aversions to certain foods and experience digestive upsets. Your team is guiding you towards a more spiritual diet. What we eat significantly impacts our ability to connect and ascend, so we often find we can no longer tolerate things like meat or dairy, and we're drawn to healthier, more sustainable choices. This can disrupt our digestive system temporarily as our body adjusts. To manage this, follow the signs your body gives you. Trust your system and eat what you feel drawn to while avoiding what upsets you. It's okay to follow the 80-20 rule. Be good 80% of the time and allow yourself treats the other 20%. Drink plenty of filtered water and herbal tea to keep your digestive system in good order. Let's move on to physical sign number 6. Changes in weight. Unexpected weight gain or loss can occur during awakening. Weight loss might come from changing your diet or adopting new fasting protocols as part of your spiritual routine. During awakening, it's beneficial to lose excess weight to relieve the burden on your body and allow your light body to shine through. On the other hand, weight gain is usually linked to anxiety in the lower mind. If we adopt a more spiritual diet or start to fast, our consciousness ascends rapidly. This can be disorienting for the ego, which then stimulates us to eat more, to anchor the consciousness down. How do you manage this physical symptom of awakening? If you're gaining weight, talk to your ego or inner child to reassure it you're not in danger. Ask it to reduce your hunger signals. Eat mindfully. That means only eating when you're hungry, eating slowly to give your brain time to register when you're full, and stopping eating as soon as your body tells you you've had enough. Next up is physical sign number 7, sensitivity to light and sound. Increased sensitivity to light and sound is common during spiritual awakening. Bright lights and loud noises might become overwhelming, and you may find you can only listen to very slow, gentle music. As your energetic flow and vibrational rate increase, you become sensitive to the frequencies around you, including light and sound. This tendency to become overstimulated often means we withdraw from society, which both protects us and gives us the time and space to focus on our awakening. To manage this symptom, give yourself permission to step back from life. If you can't tolerate external stimuli, stay home and don't feel guilty about it. Create a calm environment in your house, or set up one room you can be calm and still in. Wear sunglasses to protect your eyes when you go outside. Now, let's discuss physical sign number 8, changes in the skin. During awakening, you might experience skin changes such as rashes, acne, eczema, or itching. First, your body is expelling toxins as part of the healing process, which temporarily affects your skin's health. Second, these types of skin changes can also reflect activity in specific chakras. Drink plenty of water to help flush out toxins and keep your skin healthy. Focus on chakra health, using guided meditations and sound and light healing, or wearing the colors and eating the foods associated with the chakras which are affected. Moving on to physical sign number 9, headaches and pressure in the head. Headaches, especially around the forehead and temples, are common during spiritual awakening. You might also feel pressure on your third eye. This kind of pressure can occur for the same reason we get ringing in the ears. It's a sign of energetic dissonance. It can also be related to third eye chakra activity, as this energy center usually opens in early awakening, particularly the connection phase of the journey. Also, our lower mind can experience discomfort as our consciousness starts to ascend. Sometimes it signals this by inducing headaches. I would recommend avoiding headache medications, unless your headache is really unbearable. Instead, use natural remedies such as lavender or peppermint oil. Massage the oil into your temples, third eye, and the back of the neck. Breathing exercises are also a great way to relieve headaches, as they increase the flow of oxygen to the brain and help the system relax, relieving any anxiety in the lower mind. Specific yoga exercises to relieve headaches can also be very effective. Lastly, let's talk about physical sign number 10, tingling sensations. Tingling in the hands, feet, or other parts of the body is common during spiritual awakening. This sensation is often associated with the activation and opening of energy channels and chakras. We're experiencing increased flow through the energetic system, which stimulates the nerve endings in the physical system. However, if it's really bothering you, practices like Reiki and acupuncture can relieve tingling sensations. In addition to these 10 most common physical signs of spiritual awakening, you might also experience dizziness or vertigo, temperature fluctuations, changes in vision, numbness, heightened senses, muscle twitches, heart palpitations, or changes in sexual desire.
Physical symptoms during spiritual awakening can be uncomfortable and disorienting, but if you commit to the journey, you will find that everything resolves over time. Just be patient and trust the process. If you need extra help with your awakening, I coach people from all over the world through the journey, and I will leave a link to my coaching services in the description of this video. Meanwhile, you may want to watch this next.